Hello guys, today I will be turning myself into the hottest version of myself. Why, you may ask? Well, because I'm depressed. Because I started my period today. Because I'm breaking out. Because I'm struggling mentally. So I actually wanted to sit down and chat with you guys because I'm like, I fear I've lost the plot. I wanted to sit down and film like Emma Chamberlain style, Tana Mojo, Madison Argy, if that's how you say her last name. They're giving lore about their life. It's raw, it's authentic, it's no aesthetic today. I don't want to be aesthetic, I don't want to be anything. I want to be real and raw with you guys. I feel like to a certain extent my content on this channel has become very, not like curated because it is me, but I feel like you guys don't know like my backstory, my history. For us to be family, for us to get to know each other, for us to like get into the gap, for us to, you know, really lock in, I have to open up more. At my job, I was telling some stories about my life and they were like, start a podcast, write a book, Bookie. I'm glad that I don't look like I'm holding on to that trauma. I'm glad I look like a normal functioning person, a part of society. For people to really know me, I want to pour out my heart to you guys. That's why I connected to Emma Chamberlain so much growing up, because I felt like I knew her. That's why I connected to Tana Mojo so much growing up, because I felt like I knew her. Struggles that she talks about helped me get through a lot of things that I was going through, and I want to be able to do that to other people. And it's like, how can I do that if I never open up? I don't want it to be always so surface level. I want you guys to know my lore and my tea. And so today, we're spilling it.
I was in the 212, I'm the uptown A nigga, you know what's up or don't you? Word of who made ya? I'm a rude bitch nigga, what are you made up of? I'ma eat your food up boo, I could bust your 8, I'ma do 1 2, fuck it gun do. When you do make bucks, I'ma look right nigga, bet you do 1 2.
Let me start doing my makeup while I talk, before I just sit here and not get into it. We're gonna start with our eyebrows. But yeah, I had a conversation at work. Also, recent events in my life has triggered me to want to talk about things that go on in my life more. No one posts their bad days. No one posts negative things that they've been through. Even my last vlog to LA, I'm not showing you guys an argument that I had. I'm not showing you guys a bad phone call that I got. I'm showing you little perfect pieces of that day. I want to be more authentic. I want to be as raw as possible. How many times I'm gonna say like authentic and raw? I should start a counter. I don't know how many times I said that already. I want to be raw and raw. I want to be authentic. It's raw. It's authentic. Raw. But okay, at my job, I was telling my coworkers a story about my life and they were like, oh my god, you would have never thought that you went through that. You would have never thought that you've been through any of those things. Like, wow, you really never know. And I guess you really wouldn't know unless you told somebody. Like, people think I had this picture perfect childhood, maybe grew up in a nice school. I'm like, no, I went to public school. One of my siblings is in jail. One of my siblings literally gave away her child and moved to the other side of the world, blocked me, does not speak to me. And one of my other siblings is currently in a psych ward. That's not even to put myself on a pedestal or to sound like I'm doing better or whatever. I say that to say I could have went down some dark paths due to how I grew up and my household. Like, you know, that could have been me. That 100% could have been me. My household was very toxic growing up. I literally almost got adopted by a stripper. Like, that was a safer home for me. And shout out to strippers. I actually have like a weird connection to strippers now. Like, I really rock with them because I'm like, wow. I think every line of work, it's like, I don't know, like pre-judgment. It's like a judgment or like a stereotype around a lot of different work fields. Personally, I've always respected sex workers, people who work within that industry. Firsthand, strippers have almost saved my life multiple different times. And I think I want to start a series like literally just telling stories about my life, stories that like you would not believe. People are like looking at me and thinking like I'm one way or like I lived a certain way. Okay, time to start dropping lore. Oh, you think that's how I grew up? Time to start dropping lore. And you know what's crazy? I didn't want to talk about my life. Not even that I didn't want to talk about it, but like I would always tiptoe or maybe not give like full explanations of like things that happened in my life because I was like, I don't want this to affect the people in my life. I don't want to tell bad stories about them, but also on the same end, it's like it is my life. Like, I'm the one who experienced it. Why should I not talk about a bad childhood because it paints someone out to look a certain way? Or why should I not talk about like, I don't know, something crazy that like happened to me because it paints someone else in like a negative light? And I'm not like always like a saint in every situation, but why not talk about these things? Oh, I don't know. Especially because like a lot of things that like happened to me, I forgave a lot of people. And it's crazy because like I was not always a forgiving person. Lord knows your girl can hold a grudge. It's grudges I'm still holding. I still need some inner work, but a lot of my trauma definitely stems from like my household. I grew up in a household with just like my mom, and a lot of trauma definitely, you know, stems from that. It definitely was a lot of abuse in that household. I try to give grace a lot of times because I'm like, it is really everyone's first time being alive and like being a human. Everybody is going to make mistakes, and I think it's just about like taking accountability for those mistakes. Half of my life I didn't even know my life was crazy, or that the things I was going through was crazy, because I feel like I was also clinging to people whose life was also crazy. So it just made me be like, oh, like this is normal. And then I met my partner. I'm seeing like families eat at like dinner tables together, and I'm like, wait, what the, this is weird. What do you mean we're not taking our plate up to our room and eating by ourselves? Oh, you guys talk to each other? Like you all don't like go to your own like separate room and like close the door on each other and like don't interact? I felt so strange and like out of place. Anyone who grew up in a toxic home, you know this. It comes a point where you get around a normal family and it is like, wait, was my family crazy? Did I go through trauma? Is this how families are supposed to interact with each other? Like you go through that. I'm like telling sad stories, but also trying to like really lock in on this makeup. I'm like, was this the smartest thing to film? Like doing my makeup while telling these stories? We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere with the brows, I promise. Yeah, I don't know. Getting around normal families and stuff, it's just like it's just shocking. You then begin this mourning process of like your life, like as you start to like realize all your traumas, acknowledging all the things that weren't right that happened to you. And it's a very dark, scary process. Obviously, if I were to like sit down and tell you all the trauma that I've been through, this would be this would be a TED Talk. This would be groundbreaking records for the longest YouTube video. It's just to say that I want to start talking more about it. From growing up in a household like I did, it made me question like if I would be a good parent, because you know, like when people are like toxic parents, does anyone really set out to be a bad parent? Or is it like, oh, my dad was a bad dad, so now I'm a bad dad and my kid will be a bad dad? You know, like is it just like not like a curse, but like is it just something that just get like passed down and that like, you know, each generation just tries to do a little bit better than like the previous parent? Scary thoughts, man. Scary thoughts. It definitely made me scared to like have kids of my own, because I'm like, dang, I hope I never like cause this much trauma or like this much pain. The trauma my mom put me through, I don't think it comes from a bad place. I don't think my mom is like this evil bad person who like set out to like harm her kids. But on the same hand, I think people would look at the fact that I've like forgiven my mom and like the things I've forgiven her for, and they may be like, why do you still talk to her? I don't know. I just feel like people aren't their worst mistakes. I also do think like you can forgive people and like not want them in your life. I've also forgiven a lot of people who I would never let back in my life. Like, oh my gosh, you get around good examples of love and good examples of like family, and it just really make you like look inward and reflect on like your life and like things that you've been through. I don't even know like what I'm trying to say with that. I didn't think this video would be so hard to film. Girl, you're talking about your drama, like yes, it's gonna be hard to film. I'm like trying to have this deep like talk, and I'm just like Fenty contour. I more so just wanted to like talk about some of the things that I've been through and just say that, hey, moving forward, I want to open up to you guys. I want to show more of my life. I want to be more real, be more honest, have conversations about things that I've been through. Please don't think my life is perfect. Please don't think that I grew up in like this perfect household. I didn't. A lot of people now realize that social media is not the perfect representation of like what people been through. Again, we know it's curated, but I feel like also there's still like a lot of young people who don't realize that, or even adults. Just starting a conversation that I will be more raw on this channel. The counter is going up. I definitely have chosen to forgive people in my life and to continue to have a relationship with people in my life. Some people, Jesus himself will have to come down and tell me to forgive for me to ever be able to forgive. When you're forgiving someone, and I know this is so like cliche, and I know this is so like blah 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 blah, but like I feel like you are definitely forgiving people for you. It's so you don't hold on to this baggage. It's so you don't walk around being this angry, miserable person. Holding on to anger really can like turn you into a nasty person. I feel like people look at me now and I'm like so happy, so bubbly, and like, oh, like da, 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 da. But I didn't always used to be. Baby, you did not want to meet me in 2016. You did not want to meet me in 2018. 19, 2020, probably 2021. Like you did not want to meet me back then. I was a very angry person, but because I held on to such anger, glimpses of me have always been the same. Like since I was a kid, I was always very loud, smile ear to ear, such a really outgoing kid. And then obviously like through things that I've been through, it made me turn into more of a mean, nasty person. I feel like who you are at like 6, I feel like that's who you are. Like that's you. Like who you are at like 6, 7, and like honestly probably even like 13. I know it's a weird age, but 13, I feel like you kind of know who you are. And then you go through like these weird phases, life experiences, things thrown at you, and it shifts you from that course. I feel like when I was like my happy, bubbly, like will talk to anybody, that was me. And then I kind of went into my shell a bit because of like just things I've been through. Even getting like bullied at school. Oh my God, when I tell people I was bullied at school, another thing people do not believe. Yes. Like, yeah. I don't know, sometimes you get bullied and you grow up and you're like, well, look at you guys now. Pocket, what the y'all doing now? Watching me? Ooh, but no, I really am a person who like does not hold on to things. Like, I don't know, I've changed. It is weird though, like you kind of do like think about like, dang, like people who bullied me, like what are y'all doing right now? Sometimes like I'll see someone who bullied me and like they'll DM me like, oh my God, like I love your makeup. And I'm like, didn't I almost myself because of some comments you made about me? Like people who bully me, it's like never any beef, but it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's love either. I'm doing my makeup all out of order. I fear because I'm yapping. Will I look like the hottest version of myself by the end of this, or will I look crazy? Because I actually have like plans today. I picked up the camera and I'm like, I choose to drop lure. I don't know how this makeup is turning out. Let me look at my inspo for my makeup. Oh my God. I retract my statement. The makeup is eating. If you go through bad things, it can either turn you into a very nasty person, or it can turn you into a very loving, caring person. It can turn you to a person where it's like, no, I am actually gonna make it my life mission to never treat people like that. First of all, can this camera stop going in and out of focus? Ugh, I hope I've been like in focus for most of the time of me talking, because I've been like kind of like looking behind the camera, like it's a mirror behind y'all, and that's like where I'm like peeking over looking at myself at. But anyways, I look very like I don't have any boobs, like not one boob. Like, I mean, even when I push together, it's giving nothing. You know, another story I was telling people, I used to really want a boob job, like really bad. Low-key, I still kind of want a boob job. If I pop out with a boob job, there were signs. Growing up, I was very underdeveloped, didn't have any boobs. I still don't have any boobs. Still don't know when those guys are gonna come in. But yeah, I was like bullied for like not having any boobs. I was bullied for not having any pubes. How do people find out you don't have pubes? I snitched on myself. One time I was having a conversation like with one of my friends, and they were talking about, I just hate shaving, like it sucks. And I'm like, what are y'all shaving? Like, what do you mean shaving? And they were like, yeah, you don't have any hair? And I was like, no, you guys do? Got bullied for it. They ate me up. I remember literally praying for pubes. Yeah, I prayed for pubic hair. Yeah, because I got bullied for not having any. Yep. You know what, kids really do bully people for the stupidest things. Like, that's actually a really dumb thing to get bullied about. I mean, I got bullied for like multiple different things. I literally ended up getting homeschooled because like how intense the bullying was for me at my school. You know what, sometimes I wonder if I give homeschool kids. I can't tell if this makeup look is like eating. It's eating like in person, but I don't know if it's like looking like it's eating on camera. Oh my God, it's eating on the phone. Like, it's eating on the phone. I don't know if it's eating for y'all right there, but it's eating over here. But yeah, no, I got bullied at school. Yeah, real bad. Got homeschooled. Came back, got homeschooled again. Round 2 didn't make it any better. And then it's crazy because like COVID happened and then everybody started getting homeschooled. My group of friends start falling out with me because I wanted to get homeschooled. Like, they were like, oh my God, like you're leaving us. Like, they were so mad at me. Like, it was a real thing. That was just the start of my first friendship breakup. Honestly, it's nothing worse than that first friend breakup. Like, oh my God. I mean, given I had like actual breakups, well, it's weird. The relationship I'm in now is definitely my first like adult relationship. It's my first like real relationship. I had like relationships growing up. I've dated men, I've dated women equally. It's crazy. I've had equally bad experience with both. I've definitely had a breakup that like took me out the game. I'm like on the floor, in the basement, on the floor, crying while eating a Twinkie. And it wasn't even just a normal Twinkie. This memory is so valid for me. It was like one of those Twinkies where like, I mean, I don't even know if that still counts as a Twinkie, but like, you know, like the Twinkies where it's like pink and they got like the coconut flakes on it. Oh my God, those are actually really good. I haven't had one of those in a while. Those were good. Yeah, those are actually really good. But yeah, cried on the floor eating one. Oh my God, no. It's actually coming out very, very well. Okay, I'm getting excited. That breakup was actually from a guy, but I also had a breakup from a girl. She cheated on me. First of all, she cheated on me with someone who was in jail. Like, how are you cheating on me with someone in jail. Briefly, I'll tell you the story. I dated this girl, was so in love. This was like one of my first girlfriends. Like, you know, I'm finally starting to like explore my sexuality, you know, whatever. There is this person on her page who's basically like would post this person on her page all the time, like free this person, free this person. I was like, oh, like who is that? I met this girl friend. Everyone lied. And yeah, I was really in love with this girl, like down bad, like actually quite down bad. I don't know if I've ever been this down bad for a woman. She know who she is. She tried to come back in my life, F you, forever. Anyways, she's posting this girl and she's telling me it's her cousin. Whole time the girl in jail is actually her girlfriend. Like, no, I'm the side piece. Like, I thought I was the, oh, I'm your girlfriend, da, da, da. No, I was the side piece. Anyways, the girlfriend gets released. As you can imagine, you know, she went back to her girlfriend. I was like, F you, you liar. I'm threatening to beat this girl up. When I see you, Ricky, when I see you, Ricky, when I catch you. Yeah, she cheated on me with the girl who was in jail. Broke my heart, shattered it into pieces. Then I started to realize, oh, like not only are men not, so are you women. Okay, I think I'm ready for mascara. Like, this has been a tutorial. I'm like, oh, and now to go in with Huda Beauty. Oh my god, I love them so much. Huda Beauty sends me so many. I just got a little bit on my finger and that's gonna stain because like their lip stains actually freaking stain. But yeah, they sent me lipsticks, blushes. I literally have a whole makeup case just full of like makeup from Huda Beauty. Huda and Valentino, those are like the main people who like send me products. And it's crazy because like growing up, I could not afford this. Like growing up, I would borrow my friends' clothes. For first days of school, my mom would get me maybe like 2 outfits. I remember one year I literally just had like flip-flops and like a tank top. Luckily at the time I had 2 best friends who were also like broke. I'm sorry, we were broke. If you're watching this, you know we were broke. And so we would like swap clothes. It would just like be in a rotation. I'm like, okay, wait, you wearing this week? Okay, I'm gonna wear this next week. Okay, wait, what you wearing today? Okay, I'm gonna wear that Friday. Like we would just like swap clothes because I did not have any back to school clothes. Now I get so excited when I can buy myself stuff, or I get so excited when I can like have these things because I'm like, bro, growing up I did not have this. It's all new to me. From the food I eat, when I go grocery shopping, I'm like, oh, I can give myself like healthy food and eat this and eat that. I didn't grow up eating that. I didn't grow up with like a vegetable in every meal. This whole video is like, I was broke, I was poor, was bullied, I have trauma. Not that it's supposed to be dark, but it's supposed to be real. You know your makeup good when you start doing it out of order, but it's like still looking good. Maybe talking about trauma is like the hat. I said it though. I said we are gonna look so hot. I fear we are doing it, guys. You wouldn't even think the conversation we just had. Wouldn't even know it. When I'm talking, I always want to look like this. Oh my god, this is honestly some of the best my makeup has. Look, this is crazy. Wow, we have did it. Joe, my makeup product be looking so nasty. I don't have a lip gloss that does not have a piece of hair in it. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that looks so good. Okay, and then now mascara. This was also given to me in PR and I kind of ruined it. I just want to put mascara towards the ends, like the tips of my lashes. While doing makeup is really therapeutic, guys. This feels healing. Do you guys see that difference? Like instantly, baddie. Both eyes done now. Oh, she's a baddie. Oh my god, that always happens to me. Where I'm like going like that. Ooh, that's crazy motion. But I'm doing that and then like I miss because I'm just so like focused on something else. I heard you're not supposed to do that because that actually clumps up the mascara. But like yellow. Added more blush, adding more contour. I feel like this is the look. I just need to put like little highlights on my nose. I really want to get this like Kylie Jenner highlighter. I'm gonna just put like some of that on my nose and a little bit of this on. I rub a little bit on the back of my hand and then I'm just gonna put some like on my nose and on my cheek. Okay. Yay! I'm so excited for this. Putting a little bit of this on the cheek. Oh wow, this is eating. The camera doesn't even want to focus because I'm blinding her. Okay, let me set my face. I gotta lock all this in. Taking down my pin curls. Guys, I've been using a new item to like curl my hair. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is stuck. I hope that's okay. I hope that is okay. I've been using this guy here to curl my hair. It's not a curl. I've been wanting more like flicky blowout. Victoria's Secret model 2008. When I was younger, I used to always want to work at Victoria's Secret. I thought that was the coolest job. I think like they're in partner with Bath and Body Works. I used to work at Bath and Body Works. I used to work at so many jobs. I was a professional job hopper. I used to work at McDonald's, Applebee's, Best Buy, Claire's for a little bit, like piercing babies' ears. So sorry to any kid ears that I pierced. Where else? AT&T and like Amazon or FedEx, I forget which one. Lowe's for literally a day. It was during orientation. Quit, went back to Best Buy. Yeah, I was a professional job hopper. I think I'm gonna need to plug this in to fix the front part of my hair. Okay, I don't even want to do that, but I'm going to. I don't know, let's brush it and see. Right now, we're looking a little crazy. Wait, hold on, nope, we're eating. I'm so annoyed. I'm like, wait, let me serve. Honestly, I just want to be famous enough where people make like hot edits of me. Is that a crime to want? I want people online to make hot edits of me just looking so freaking good. Yesterday, I tucked this side behind my ear and then just did that. Ugh, and I'm like, shade. Ooh, shade. I feel like I was cussing, but like in a British way. Shade. Should I leave it like this? Or should I let this, like this part out? I think I'm gonna tuck it. I hate if I wash this back and I'm like, you should have left it out. I'm so indecisive though. Just curl that little damaged piece of hair. Plugging her up because I do want to do like little finishing touches. Should I wear this shirt today? Like I feel like we should just like fully get ready. Okay, makeup, hair, done. Makeup, hair check. Trauma check. I'm getting ready to go on a date later. On a date, kind of nervous. It's with my fiance, but yeah, we're gonna go on a date and I'm like, okay, I could wear this top, which I really like, with these pants. All right, very cute. I'm actually so bloated, it's kind of annoying me. Okay, these pants, maybe that does not match at all. Or this dress. I've shown you guys this dress before. I don't know. Let me just like do my little touch-ups. I want these pieces to like flick upwards. I feel like that's what creates that flicky effect. Like, ooh, hair is going where it's not really supposed to. You know, that's what creates that vibe. I'm all about creating a vibe. Like something about that really just gives more. Like, little hairspray. I bought this hairspray in LA and I swear it was so good. For some reason, using it in Ohio, I feel like it has made my hair more frizzy. I feel like this is supposed to be like anti-frizz, hold your hair, and I feel like it has like, it be doing the opposite, but I still put it in because it's just like, I don't know. I'm praying that it's doing something, but I fear it's not. Okay, I think I'm done. I think this is good as we're gonna get. I added on more blush. I may have blush blindness. When I was younger, I used to have eyebrow blindness and I did not know it until I look back. So sometimes I look at myself right now, I'm like, okay, what am I doing right now that I don't know that's like ugly as hell and that I'm gonna look back on and be like, ooh. I feel like blush blindness may have gotten me. All right, okay, this is my montage of me looking cute because I just did my makeup. Okay, go. Imagine if I like do that, but then like I just don't add any music in. Like it's just that. Like, cause that's what it is like right now. Right now, obviously it's no music, it's nothing. And then like when I edit it, oh, my light just died. Okay, I have to hurry up and end this video. Please give me like 5 more seconds. Not only did my light die, my camera just died. I had to put in a new battery pack. But okay, this has been me turning into a very hot version of myself. I think I look good. What do you guys think? This has been me trauma dumping. You know what, forget it, the light is dead. What better way to give? This is the light I've been using, by the way. She's dead now, whatever, whatevs. I love you guys. This whole chat was really just to say I've been through a lot and I want to share more of that with you guys. I want you guys to feel more included in my life and I want us to feel like family. I want us to feel like best friends. I want to tell you guys everything, all of my lore, crazy stories. I felt so like a fatigue with my channel or like dreading to edit or something because I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not like showcasing enough of like who I am. And slowly with YouTube, I feel like I have like come out of my shell. Like babe, my first video, I literally had it like vertical, like, wait, what's vertical? I don't know, I had like Instagram style, like up and down, stupid. Ugh. You know what? No, I'm not gonna call that girl stupid, because that girl got me to where I am right now. And even this version of myself right now, she's gonna get me to Ralia, who's at the Grammys, and Ralia, who's on the Billboard. So, you know, we give ourselves grace. This current version of you is gonna help you get to the next current version of you. And you know what? That Ralia who didn't know a thing about YouTube, who just picked up literally her iPhone and started recording, got me here. Now, I just wanna reset again and kind of just like change the direction of this channel and see where that gets me. I just wanna create content that I love. I wanna create like fun content. I wanna do like, I don't know, not so serious all the time. And that's not saying that you guys are not gonna get like the YouTube videos with like me showing my Pilates and me going to the gym and me like, bro, I just ran out of storage. It's like, what is happening? This video, like, stuff keeps happening. Okay, that's not to say that you guys won't get things like that from me, because like that is who I am. But I just also want to share where I come from more. I want you guys to know all of those stories, and I want to share like funny little quirky little stories about like stuff I've been through. Like again, I want to take it back to like Emma Chamberlain, Tana Mojo sitting down on her floor talking, giving lore. I want to take it back to current right now Madison Argy, like sharing like these crazy stories about her, and it's like, wait, what? You got this, you deal with that, you deal with that. I want to talk about my anxiety. I want to talk about my depression. I want to talk about my childhood trauma. I want to talk about my heartbreaks. I want to talk about the mistakes that I've made. So join me on this journey. Join me on like this new channel shift. As always, I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around and watching this video. We'll chat soon. Love you. Bye. What's your name, B.O.B. So calling you Bob? Couple hits singing got you heart throb. But this thing so good, make it wanna sob. Huh? You don't need a feature? Nigga, I'm a feature. You know what? I could be the. There was this one girl in my like 6th grade class who was obsessed with that song by like Nicki Minaj. I say 6th grade, but I really don't know what grade it was. I just know it was like when you were riding the school bus. During that time, it was like Willow Smith, like I whip my hair back and forth. And Nicki, I don't know what Nicki was dropping during that time, but it was like some stuff Nicki was dropping. And really quickly, what was Nicki dropping? Okay, when did Whip My Hair Back and Forth come out? 2011. Okay, let's see, what did Nicki drop in 2011? Nicki, 2011. Okay, she was dropping super bass. Yes, this one is for the boy with the booming system. Top down AC with the cooling system. When he come up in the club, he blazing up. Got stripes on deck like he's saving up. He might not build. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of. He down, he might sell down. But he never fly coach. He had motherfucker drip on a drip. When he make it drip. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And guess you get slapped if you look at him. I wonder where she's at right now. Like the girl who was obsessed with Nicki. Okay, how old was I in 2011? Okay, I'm born in 2002. So what do? You take 2011 minus 2002. I was 9. What was I doing listening to that at 9? He always in the air, but he never fly coach. He motherfucker drip. Like imagine me like 9 years old. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you get slapped if you look at her. Like 9 years old. Okay. Love you guys. Let me wrap up this video for real. Peace, love, happiness, joy. Excited to get real with y'all on this channel. People start unsubscribing. They're like, ooh, no, this was too real. Bookie, I'm okay. Let's take it back to the montages. Bye, guys.